Hello students, today we are going to study science lesson number 5 food safety of standard 7th. All constituents of food, that is carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals, fiber and water are necessary for the proper growth of the body. We get these nutrients from food materials like wheat, jawar, pulses, rice, vegetables, fruits, etc. Now, let us see the next point, that is factors responsible for food spoilage. Sometimes fruits or their skins turn black, as you can see here. Some foodstuffs give out a foul or bad odor. Such foodstuffs are not suitable for us to eat. Sometimes naturally available food materials are spoiled by wrong handling, as when they are overcooked or improperly stored, say in a damp place. In such cases, the quality of the food materials deteriorates. They may also be spoiled during transportation. The foodstuffs we consume, whether of animal or plant source, must be of the best quality. Otherwise, we may fall prey to disease or illness. Food is said to be spoiled if there is a change in its color, odor, texture, quality, taste, and there is a loss of its nutrient content. Now observe various kinds of changes occur in food materials. For example, fruits turn black or change taste. Meat becomes sour or peanuts become rancid. All these changes occur due to factors within the food materials. Often, food grains, etc., produced in farms are damaged due to various reasons like improper handling, improper storage, improper transportation, etc. Some foodstuffs like meat and milk are either acidic or alkaline. They may get spoiled due to chemical reactions on contact with metals. Sometimes foodstuffs may be spoiled due to contamination of microorganisms or insects from the surrounding air, water, or soil. With the help of science and technology, India has shown great progress in the production of various foodstuffs like cereals, fruits, vegetables, fish, as well as milk and milk products. Even so, many people in our country and all over the world face the problem of hunger. Many do not get even one meal a day. Hence, it is our duty to prevent wastage of food wherever it takes place. Now we will see quantitative wastage of food. Wrong methods of farming like hand sowing of seeds, inadequate threshing, improper storage, and wrong methods of distribution are some reasons for quantitative wastage of food. Besides, much food is wasted as a result of the custom of offering and serving too much food to guests at traditional feasts or banquets. Had it not been wasted, all this food could have met the need of many others. Now we will see qualitative wastage of food. Using wrong methods of protecting food, excessive use of food preservatives, overcooking, washing the vegetables after cutting them, mishandling of fruits like grapes, mangoes, miscalculation of the time required to transport food from producers to consumers are some of the causes of qualitative wastage of food. Now, students, what can you do to prevent food wastage and spoilage? Here are some things you should remember. Serve yourself only as much as you can eat. Avoid overcooking food. Avoid throwing away leftover food. Reuse it in a proper way. Buy only as much grain, vegetables, fruits, milk, etc. as you need. Avoid the temptation to make excessive purchases. Store grains and other perishable foodstuffs like vegetables, fruits, milk, etc. using proper methods. Check the expiry date of bottled, canned, packed food and use within that time. Eat all the food that you have served yourself. Now, one most important thing, students, you have to remember 16th October, this day is considered as World Food Day to work towards food security and avoid food wastage. Now we will move on to the next point, food storage and preservation. We have learnt about various methods of safe storage of food like freezing, drying, boiling, airtight packing, etc. These different methods prevent the growth of microorganisms in food and thereby save the food from spoiling. Now, food protection and food preservation. Now, how the food is protected? Prevention of food spoilage by microbial growth and infestation by pests is called food protection. Now, just now we saw the definition of food protection. Now, food preservation. Use of various preservatives to prevent for a long period of time food spoilage due to internal factors is called food preservation.